Hey, trainers, pokedad here. Along with me is the
Dancing Bear at first base.
indeed. It's been a while, folks, but back at it, and it took the new quaking punch to bring pokedad out of retirement.
Yeah, that bike bolt really stood out to him, and he decided to come back.
I love seismitoad quaking punch because I could just shut my brain off and just enjoy the game.
And that's always been his favorite part about Pokemon is shutting off the brain.
I don't think my opponents had very much fun, but I certainly did. Gave me a chance to relax. So let's talk about this matchup. We've got Eternatus, which pokedad's playing.
And then I'll be playing the Jungle Monkey.
The Jungle Monkey versus Eternatus. And in case you're wondering, the Dancing Bear did screw up the audio again. That's why we're doing a voiceover on the playthrough here.
So this video and the next one will be a voiceover, and I'm sorry about the audio in the other video. But that was my friend Brooks, and he's new to Pokemon, if you might have been able to tell. But he enjoys it, he's trying to learn, and I mean, that's good for the community, adding more people that are playing, making Pokemon even bigger.
So looking at the hand here, I've got Eternatus in the active, Eternatus on the bench. I've got the attach for turn. Oh. The Dancing Bear obviously is going first.
I'm going first, doofus.
Okay.
Pull off the energy spinner, get early attachment. That's the only good thing about going first, is getting an energy attachment. That and evolving. But the no supporter kind of hurts. And what hurts more is the whole game. There's a little bit of a struggle, but we'll work out of it. So out of that Crobat, no supporter. I'm only working with boss's orders. Got a couple energies to set up for the attack.
So here I'm thinking I've got a quick ball, so I want to discard maybe the energy, and then I can get it back with the stadium that's in play, and then I can accelerate it to an Eternatus on bench. So here, quick ball for the Crobat. There it is. Because I didn't have a supporter. So that's kind of my thinking on this. Going to attach to the active and then accelerate a dart to the bench.
Sounds like a good plan. I like it.
So we should see an attach for turn. Or do I have... Yep. That's the free retreat darkness energy. Crobat for 3. Now I see the little turbo thing.
Turbo thing.
And I'm doing that because I have another energy in hand. So if I can get a heads there...
If only y'all saw that catch of the die I was rolling off. Quickly just scoop underneath and with one motion caught it and tossed it to him.
So I've got quick ball, and in hindsight I should have saved the quick ball, but I had the scoop up net, I believe. I should have saved the quick ball for the next turn to Crobat.
Okay.
So looking back at this game, because you'll see how I messed up here after a while.
Those Zigazooms are really important though. Putting the 1 damage counter on the active is going to set up the one shot.
Oh, I did have a supporter. I had research. Okay, so that makes sense why. That's why I don't play flippy cards very often, because I always flip.
2 in a row.
I know. Air balloon. And then I don't know if I have a supporter. I may have a boss's order, but that's about it. Or maybe I have Marnie.
Alright.
So, did 30 and an accelerated 1 on the bench.
I drop return, and then I'm liking my hand. Play the tool scrapper. A little something. But I also have the Marnie in my hand. But I decide not to play it because I have 2 grass energies in hand, and I'd really like to accelerate the 2 of those. That's what I'm thinking about right here.
That was definitely the right play.
And doing that, it really set up my attackers. I think if I played Marnie, I think the game would have been completely different.
Even if I were to somehow take a knockout on your active,
I can use the stadium.
Yeah, I think you're still in a decent position at least.
I don't know about good.
So
Because
there. Now here I'm hoping for something right here. Quick ball and some dark Pokemon.
so as you see, the pokedad doesn't shuffle his hand too much there on the Marnie.
I only had one card in hand. So how much shuffling do you want with the one card?
Oh,
Idiot. Vitality belt. Still not doing enough damage, and I don't have a way to.
him not hitting the one-hit KO is really big for me.
I needed a dark Pokemon, and I needed a supporter for the next turn. Now I don't have anything. So the Marnie really hurt me. Another tool scrapper from the Dancing Bear. And here's where things go south.
Yeah, I'm looking at a hand of just switch, reset, stamp, and Gliscopod.
But you're able to easily stabilize, and from this point on...
This is where the deck shines. It's just super efficient, and it has a cycle where I just heal over and over and over.
Missing the 2 prizes there on the knockout and you being able to heal all that damage really hurts. Because I spent a lot of resources. I attacked into it twice, plus did Super Scoop Up a couple times on the Zigzagoon. And so here I'm just trying to figure out, I've got nothing. There's nothing I can do. So I have to retreat, put up a fresh, and then the stadium's there if I have a dark. There it is. Now I can at least accelerate it onto something. 30. Accelerate it on the other Eternatus.
Okay, seeing that ball. But, I right there, I thought it was quick ball where he had to discard one. Luckily I didn't.
Here it looks like you're going to start setting up the Gliscopod.
I have to.
That works like the Weavile Evil Admonition.
It's better.
Yeah, it is
More
better.
HP. The attack is 1 more, but it's colorless. 2 colorless. You do more damage.
And it's the quintessential counter to this deck, right?
Yeah.
Since you're playing
With how
cards
many
with so many abilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not abilities, GXs
GXs and Vs, yeah.
Even better.
Saying you're just going to go through the motions here, switching and healing.
I think I was debating on putting it on the Jungle Monkey or the... I don't remember the name of it. Something with a W.
See, it's...
Wimpod. That one.
Right here, it was just a straight draw. I don't have anything. Use the stadium. Accelerate. Put up a fresh. 30 damage. Here in a sec. After I do the attack and accelerate. There's nothing I can do.
We were both pretty much doing the same thing, but the Jungle Monkey is more efficient.
So, top deck's the Gliscopod now.
I didn't need it. I already had one in hand. That's really all I could have done. I went for a switch there, and I had a good reason to do it.
That way you can start accelerating onto the Gliscopod. Yeah.
Because attaching 1 grass energy onto the Gliscopod makes it a big threat. That way, anytime I want to, I can just set up for an attack.
Yeah. So here we go. Another 100 damage. Draw. Nothing. But at least I have a fresh attacker I can put down if I want to. Here I'm deciding, do I want to leave the space for a Crobat? Maybe I can get Quick Ball, Crobat. So I decide not to bench the 4th Eternatus. And then it's just...
Cheeky Crobat attack right there.
There's nothing I can really do. It's just a matter of switching to what doesn't have damage on it to hopefully top deck something.
So we're both here just kind of in top deck mode.
Yeah, but you're able to do this whole dance and heal, whereas I can't heal.
But you got enough Pokemon in your deck where you can just switch them out.
They scoop up net still. Here I'm thinking I might as. There's really no use for scoop up net. I'm debating whether to put down another Eternatus or to just bye-bye Zigzagoon. And I think I decided just to, just push up Zigzagoon because I can't afford to let anything else get damage. Then just trying to spread energy around. At least I have 2 attackers fully powered.
This is going to mean 1 free prize for me, but it's better than 2 prizes on any of the other Pokemon.
I think the only other option would have been just to leave the Crobat up there, but at least it's, like you said, it's 1 prize versus 2. So
I think right here you were complaining about no supporters, but my discard pile was looking pretty thin.
yeah, but you can obviously see how a dead hand does not really affect the Jungle Monkey.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What's his name, anyways? Fiond?
I've never.
I think
looked
it's
at name.
Fiond or something like that.
I get a birdie from the discard. But
Alright, so it looks like I top deck something at least.
it's looking like a supporter.
I think it's a Marnie, so I'll use the stadium attached to the Eternatus. Now I just want to try to get rid of as much as I can and then Marnie. Attach balloon. And then here, Marnie.
Okay, this means 4 fresh cards for
So
me.
now what we're looking at is 1 energy and I think 3 supporters. I think it's like Boss's Order, 2 Professor's Research, and something else.
And in my hand, I got Tough Cape, Wimpod, Boss's Orders, and something else.
Here I'm deciding, do I want to send up the fresh Eternatus or leave it to kind of be my main attacker? And I think that's what I go for. I'm going to let the active take another hit, and then I just won't use it anymore in the game.
My last card was Switch, and I top deck a Wimpod, I think. Yeah.
Okay, bosses order up the big one. And the Gliscod
We're finally going to see the big numbers.
doing massive amounts of damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 280 right there.
You know, 50 for each, and then 30 base
And
damage.
We don't see an answer here, which we do with the Evolve on the bench. That could have been really bad.
But still, here I'm still in a bad way because I'm sitting on, I think, 2 Professor's Research and a Boss's Order. Yeah. So, yeah, that goes in. So I at least get a lot. All my dark Pokemon right there. 4 dark Pokemon, I believe. Zigzagoon. Here I want to spread out the damage a little bit. Because, well, no I don't.
Not yet.
I think I was waiting to see what you would put up next. Because I knew you were going to put up the fresh one that doesn't have any damage on it with 2 energy.
I think I remember being reset stamped twice in this game, and that really made a difference. I don't know when the reset stamp comes in, though.
I'm just deciding now if I want to use Zigzagoon or not. I think I do. Yep. Because I know the Dancing Bear's going to push up that one in the active, or more than likely that one in the active, so he can heal off the 60 damage on the other. So that's why I zigzagged that, just in case if you've got the tough cape, I would still be in one hit KO range.
Yeah, that's where the Zigzagoons really came in clutch.
So here we're just going to, so we're just spreading damage around. That way you can't put 2 energy onto the fresh one also. That's why I'm doing this. Crobat for 4, I believe. There's the reset stamp.
Yep.
Getting him down to 3.
I was looking to see if I would finally get a supporter, and what do you know, it was.
And that worked out good because it got rid of the cape.
Yeah, I had a really good hand. I had the cape, and then I had the boss's orders.
And then we do the attack, knocking out the Gliscod.
Which I have 2 prizes, right? Yeah, 3 from
you have
VMAX,
2 prizes left.
And then the Zigzagoon. Yeah, that would have been game.
So, using Stadium, 2 in hand, so he's going to be able to heal off the 60 and the 10.
This is where things kind of go downhill for the Jungle Monkey.
Which is fine, because that's kind of why I wanted to separate the energy like that, so you can't just heal all the energy off of one.
Mm-hmm. I do have the 2 grass, so that's going to allow me to attach 1 to the Wind Pod to set it up for Gliscod for game, and then that's a grass on the not fresh, but the injured one on the bench. That's going to heal all the damage. But I'm mainly putting that 1 Gliscod back in. That's what's going to be the game, if I can find it. Just like that, no cards in hand.
Just deciding which one to evolve. I decided the one that already has 2 energy on it.
No room for a Crobat. So that's going to mean less draw over there.
Fidget Spinner, this is just a thin. And to see how many resources I have left.
Checking the discard pile, I was looking for energies to see how many were in there.
Almost all my energies are in play.
I saw 2 of the special energies that were in there.
See, here's what I was thinking. I'm gonna take 2 prizes on your active, and then I'm hoping you push something up, or I can get boss's order and take out the Wind Pod, and then I can just finish you off with the big guy. That's why I was thinking, okay, so if I can get a boss's order, this one's gonna take damage, but get a boss's order and somehow get Hoopa up into the active and then hit into Wind Pod was kind of what I was thinking.
That would have been really crucial. Really. Yeah, not looking good here for the monkey.
So here, I'm thinking, well, since he played it like that, he didn't get a Gliscod. If I take a knockout on the active, what if he top decks or gets a supporter or something on the Gliscod? And that's really my only play, because I can't retreat, because it has a 3 retreat cost. I don't have a switch or a balloon. So it comes down to just, I have to take the 2 prizes, and whatever the Dancing Bear pushes up, hopefully it doesn't kill me.
My only way of winning is the Gliscod. I either top deck it or I get a supporter.
There's just not much I can do. I have Marnie because I think now I'm looking for a way to retreating. I know the special energy is still in the deck. I'm checking that now. See, there's one, two.
There's two.
There's two, and I've got one in play. So there's one left. Either it's prized or it's in the deck. And so
Somebody thought it was a knockout here on that attack.
oh, yeah, I remember that. Yep. I thought it was enough for a knockout. And so here I'm like, okay, there's no way. Because you have the toughness cape.
Ooh, getting the dice ready over here. I'm thinking, oh, he's not
So
going to get this one shot.
I have to go for the... I've got to thin and check for the darkness energy. The special energy that gives me a retreat so I can get out of this mess. So I'll fail the quick ball. Marnie. And I have to draw.
That does give me 4 fresh cards.
It does, but without the special energy to retreat, there it is. I've got the special energy so I can retreat. I can retreat out of that mess. Now I don't really have a decent option to put up Hoopa, but his attack doesn't do anything. So that doesn't do any good. So I have to push up him.
I've got game in hand. I got that boss's orders. I can pull up that Crobat. Thinking, oh, baby.
And then I was able to get a scoop up net off that Marnie. And then the attack to knock out the Jungle Monkey.
So my only option here is put up the Wind Pod, but...
So at this point, I'm completely out of resources as far as balloons and the special energy to retreat.
all energies. You're all out.
Yep. So, whatever you bosses order up into the active, I'm done. I have no more resources to get out of it.
I chose the... Alright, I was stuck between two options. I top deck, and it was a Marnie. So right here, I'm thinking, okay, I can boss's order, hope to stall something up there, or Marnie, and hope that I get a Glisspot off of 5 cards.
I think you knowing my exact count of how many energy and balloons I play allows you to steal the GG.
Yeah.
Because you knew I'm out of balloons, I'm out of energies, and even here I'm like, that should be it. So I think I realize right here I'm just checking, do I have any energies? I've got that one, and then I was counting my balloons. Check, no switch. Here's energy spinner. I'm just checking to see if I have any energies left. No energies left. That's game. I can't get Crobat out of the active.
I would have decked him.
The last prize, Crobat.
Right here, I'm looking to see if Marnie would have gotten me anything off the 5 cards.
No.
I only did 4, but no, none of those would have helped me.
So good game, but I mean, I kind of like doing this voiceover because we were having a discussion on who was kind of worse off without a supporter, and you really got to see kind of how I just didn't have anything.
The comeback in the end, though, it was going pretty strong.
It was. It's a good matchup. I still think Eternatus is favored because they can get the one-hit KO when you factor in the Zigzagoons, but
that's really big.
I do like the Green Monkey deck. I really like the Glisspot, how it can come out of nowhere and take the 3 prizes.
Glisspot's super good, super fun.
All right, well, that's it for now. So, till next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.